Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi wa kafa. Wassalatu wassalamu ala habil Mustafa wa ala alihi wa ashabi wa ala man ittabal huda ma ba'd. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amin ya rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, dear viewers. Inshallah, in this video, I'm going to be discussing a masla that we just recently received in our Dawud Iftar. And this is a question about a person who asked whether is it permissible to create an app that is a restaurant aggregator. Now, restaurant aggregator, for those who are not familiar with this, is basically an app that is created to facilitate orders for local restaurants and for local takeaways. So it's a delivery service that's provided similar to Ubers, and you have Just Eat and probably many other delivery food services where they provide. So they act as a mediators between the customer and the local restaurant or the local takeaways, and their job is to provide delivery services of all types of food. Yes, so that's what they refer to as food aggregators or food delivery services and so on. So somebody is asking that what's the Islamic ruling on setting up such app or not? Is it permissible or not? Now, the ruling that I'm going to be mentioning is somewhat similar to a previous video which I've already made about working in Amazon warehouses and delivering packages and so on. So the ruling is somewhat similar. So my understanding, there's no difference between them. So the details of that, the link is either will be posted below this video, or you can access it directly onto our JKN Fatawa website under the media page. But in any case, so what's the ruling of setting up or creating such app of food aggregators in order to provide delivery services? Now, the way to understand this is that there are three scenarios when you're delivering food service. Number one is that you are setting up a service only to facilitate for halal restaurants to deliver services, to deliver food for their customers, right? So it is only for halal restaurant or a halal takeaway that only selling halal food. That itself, without a doubt, is permissible, and it is the most encouraged if possible. Especially, I understand that it can be difficult in this day and age, but if, for example, if a person can set up a service with this condition of delivering only halal food services, or providing a service for a trustworthy or a reliable takeaway or a restaurant that only provide for halal food, then alhamdulillah, that will be really good, and that is most encouraged. So without a doubt that this is permissible. The second scenario is the opposite, that where there's a delivery service that's used to transport and to deliver only haram products. Okay, hypothetical scenario, let's say for example that a person sets an app to offer delivery service for a pub, for example, and their job is only delivering and delivering haram substance and haram food only, okay, or haram drinks. So there's no element of halal food or halal drink being transported. It's only for delivering, only providing a service to deliver haram products and haram food. Now, the ulamas and the scholars are very strict on this, and they will say that this type of service is not this type of service is prohibited. It is not permissible. And this is the general view that we take, and the reason for this is so that this doesn't become normalized. Okay, so setting up an app or offering a delivery service to transport only haram goods for wrongful purpose, then it is not permissible at all. Then the third scenario, which tends to be the majority of the case, is that you're providing a delivery service of where you're transporting mixture of food, where there be some may be halal food, or some may haram food, maybe haram food, some may be halal drinks, some may be prohibited drinks. So it's a wide variety of food that you are food service that you are delivering, and sometimes it could be transporting offering a service of certain restaurants that may sell halal food as well as unlawful food, or likewise same as takeaways. Some takeaways, for example, they may provide provide stunned chicken, for example, or stunned meat, for instance. Okay, that itself is a separate discussion. So in short, in the third scenario, which is that where you are offering a delivery service of wide variety of food, mixture of halal and haram, and it's sometimes difficult to determine which is the majority, because this is something that cannot be measured. So what's the ruling regarding that, of an creating app service to provide delivery service of food of wide varieties. So in this case, the lenient position fatwa could be that it is permissible. It's the same scenario, same principle, as I discussed in the previous video of the Amazon working in an Amazon warehouse, because according to Abu Hanifa rahmatullahi alayhi, that the ma'siyat and the sin provides lies only in partaking in the sin itself. So as far as providing a service is concerned, the service itself is halal, but what people do with that unlawful food, that is between them and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the one who's offering the delivery service, he does not bear the responsibility or the burden of the perpetrators a crime. So according to Abu Hanifa rahmatullahi, so long as the service that you're providing, it is permissible, i.e. in this case is transportation and facilitating delivery, as long as that is permissible, then what people do with the unlawful food or with the unlawful drink, that's a matter between them and Allah. That's reason number one. And reason number two is because the service, it entails not just providing not just transporting unlawful food, but it also entails providing transporting lawful food, lawful drinks. So it's a mixture of both. So just because there may be some element of unlawful substance being transported doesn't render the entire service as unlawful. So in short, so the summary is that setting up a food aggregator app in order to facilitate delivery service for takeaways and for restaurants, which entail transporting food of various different types of food, whether it be halal or haram, itself in principle it is permissible, because you are providing the service. And the fact that those people who do consume the unlawful food, that's a matter between them and Allah, and the fact that it entails a mixture of halal and haram. So in principle it is permissible, though as we mentioned that if somebody can set up an app only to transport only halal food, that would be even better. So I hope this video benefited. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.